my right.
Up to and including 3 million, and 13.5% of the excess of the hammer price above 3 million. For sales after the 1st of January 2019, Christie's will collect US-based sales tax as per applicable law in several additional states. The applicable states will vary by sale room. Please contact the post-sale services for further details. Regarding lots from the Ebsworth collection, showing here on my left, Christie's is collaborating with Artery to register the Barney A. Ebsworth collection via blockchain and on the Artery registry. In an industrial first, all the purchases from the Ebsworth collection will come with an encrypted certificate and with a unique security card, enabling the purchaser to digitally and anonymously verify their purchase on the Artery register. Please see the catalogue for further information on that. Then the notice regarding the auctioneer's announcement. Please remember that the purchase price payable is the sum of the final bid price, plus the buyer's premium and all applicable sales or use taxes. Bidders should note that the auctioneer may open the bidding on any lot below the reserve by placing a bid on behalf of the seller. As the auctioneer, bidders should note on behalf of the seller. The auctioneer may continue to bid on behalf of the seller up to the amount of the reserve by placing consecutive bids or by placing bids in response to other bidders. Lot 19 has been withdrawn, and lot 29 has the additional notice of guaranteed, where bidders may be bidding on this lot and who may be receiving a financing fee. And I'll now pass on to you, Steve Buchanan, to take the sale. Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Christie's. It's a very full sale room tonight, so if you are bidding, particularly the standees, either at the back or in the doorway, do give me a clear signal so that I don't miss your bidding. Welcome to all of our clients and our collectors on Christie's Live, joining us here in London tonight from around the world. Good luck if you're bidding. We're bidding live tonight, so you're most welcome to throw in the odd bid. Please tell us where you are. It'd be fun to give you a shout out on the screen there. So we have one withdrawn lot from tonight's sale, I believe.
Lot 19, yes.
Which is lot number 19. Lot number 19 is withdrawn, but otherwise we have a full house. So good luck to all of you who are bidding. You'll hear a little bit of a buzz on the phones here tonight. I have 9 bidders on the first lot, the Jordan Castile, which is showing up here on the screen and as viewed. And I can start this, ladies and gentlemen, at £30,000, £30,000, £35,000, £40,000, £45,000, £50,000, £55,000, £60,000, £65,000 is with me. Who's coming in? It's with the commission bidder. £70,000, £75,000 with me, sir. £80,000, £85,000 with me, sir. £90,000, paddle 89. It's yours at the moment. £90,000, all of the bids in the book are out, online in the UK. Thank you for joining us, not far away I suspect. £95,000 is your bid online. Christie's Live, £95,000, sir. 100? Yes, there it is. The paddle goes up here in the sale room. 100, give me 10. 100,000 in the sale room. For the Castile, 110, online, Christie's Live. 120, sir? Good painting. 120 is your bid. 130? On Christie's Live, perhaps. 120 is the bid here in the sale room. 130 on Christie's Live. 130,000. 140. Back to the sale room bidder here on the telephone at 140,000. 150,000 on Christie's Live. Thank you once again. Still with the bidder following the sale on Christie's Live. 160 is bid here in the sale room, I'm afraid. 160,000. Jump in if you'd like to come in. Now's your chance. 160 is the bid. At 160,000. David, are you coming in? 170 against you. 170,000 on Christie's Live. 180,000 still going on. Lot number 1, the Jordan Castile, is at £180,000 here at King Street at 180. 180 is the bid, and I'm selling it. All done. 190 online. The pause works online as well. Thank you for your bid. At 190, thank you, Nick. 190 is the bid. Simico, don't drop out now. You've come a long way. One more. 200,000 is the bid. At 200,000 for Patrick and Amari, here they are. At 200,000, and I am selling. Not yours, so I'm afraid. Thank you for the early bids. Would you like to come back in? 220, back in on Christie's Live. Thank you. 220,000. Do you want to come back in, sir? 240 will be next. 240, anybody? Or I'm selling. So our client on Christie's Live, 240, coming back in. Sumiko Roberts is your competitor. Here she is on the phone at King Street. 240,000. You coming in, Alex? No? At 240,000, not yours here then. Still with Sumiko. Not yours on Christie's Live. One more. Perhaps 240,000 is the bid. 260 will be next. Or I'm selling it here. Last chance. Scan of the room. Any more? All done. Yours it is. 824. Well done. £240,000 for lot number 1. Thank you for your bids online. Stay with us. Lot number 2, Henry Taylor. Chris. Purchased from the Daniel Reich Gallery, and I have 12 telephone bidders here. $30, $40, $50, $55 is my bid. $60, $65 is my bid. 70 in the room. 75 in the room. 80 is here. 85 in the room. Yours it is, madam. 90 in the room. 100 in the room. Here it is, the ladies' bid. 100,000 is yours, madam. And 10. Thank you for your bids. 110 is here then. 110,000, your bid at 110,000. Anybody else coming in? 110,000 for lot number 2, the Henry Taylor. 110,000, the paddle's up here, madam. 120? You sure? 110 it is then, not yours on the aisle. Who will give me 120? Would you like 120, sir? Yes, no, 110 is pausing here, hanging at 110. Would you like 120 here? At 110 I have. 120, madam? You asked, both of you asking the same. I'd like 120 from either of you. 2 bids at 115. This was the first here. At 115 I've taken. 120 is next. 120 is bid. 130 is next, please. 130 is bid, thank you. 140 is next, either of you. Otherwise, I'm selling it here. 130, it's your bid at 130. Fleur has it at 130,000. Anybody else in the room now? Last chance at 130,000. The gavel's up. Warning to these two at £130,000. Last chance. All done. Alice, give me a signal. Don't look away. All done at 130. Fair warning. Selling here. Sold at 130. And that was paddle 827. Thank you, Fleur. Thank you for your bidding. Lot number 3 is the Avery Singer, the Cycladic Mask. 2011, thank you, showing here, based on the celebrated Giacometti, and 60 to open it, 65, 70, at 70,000 already, at 70,000, 70,000, who's coming in here, at 70, 75, thank you, 75,000 with Leonie Granger, at 75 and selling on the right, at 75, oui, ou non? No? Not yours, Fleur. 75 is here then, and selling, against you up front. Coming in, sir? Ah, thank you. 80,000 is bid. 80 in the room against you, Leonie. Centre right at 80,000. 85 is bid. 90 is bid. At 90,000. 95,000 is bid for the Singer. 100,000 is bid for the Singer. And 10. And 10. And 20. At 120,000 now, the Singer at 120. Lot number 3 in the sale is selling at 120,000. And you're out. Here it is then. Centre right at 120. All done. Fair warning at 120. Last chance. You have it, sir. 24 is the number at 120,000. So we move swiftly on to the Catalina Grosse of 2015, bought from the Gagosian Gallery. And I have plenty of bidding here, and I started at 110, 120, 130, 140, at 140,000, looking for 150 to start this at 140 at the moment. 150, thank you, Madam Paddles. 74, up it goes. You can note it in your catalogues. There it is, at 150. 150 is the bid. At 150, 160. 160 against you, Madam. One more. I've taken it here ahead of you, I'm afraid. 170, hesitation. 170, Zoe, is it?
Yes, it's me.
Yes, Zoe has it at 170. Zoe, you have it at 170. Against the two of you. 170 with Zoe Clemmer. 180,000, the lady's back in. At 180, Zoe's hiding under the guinea. 190,000. 200? Yes, okay, thank you. 200,000 is the bid. Zoe, 220 will be next, please. 200,000 for the Grosse. 220 is bid. 240 will be next, madam. I have 220 here. We'll go in 20s. Anybody else coming in now? At 220, all done. Here it is. At £220,000. Zoe has it. 801. 220, that was lot number 4, so we move to 5, the Guinea. Here it is. Noble painting, first exhibited at Plan B in Berlin. Here it is on the angle, and I can start the bidding here at 1,400,000, 1,600,000, at 1,600,000, 1,800,000 with Catherine, at 1,800,000 for the Guinea, at 1,800,000, at 1,800,000, 2 million now. At 2,200,000, 2,400,000 is next. 2,200,000 is here and selling with Catherine's bidder at 2,200,000. Yes, no? 2,200,000 then, at 2,200,000 on my right. Holding here at 2,200,000 with Catherine's bidder. Are you coming in, Alex? 2,200,000. Yes, no? Don't look away from me. Give me a signal. Thank you. 2,200,000 then is with Catherine's bidder. Are we all done for the Guinea? Here it is at 2,200,000. Sold. 860 is the number. Thank you, Catherine. So we move swiftly to the Gormley, purchased from Mopatch by the present owner, presumably in 2000, shortly after it was executed, domain number 7. And I have lots of interest here, once again, with 6 or 7 bidders, and I started bidding it on the phones, that is, 200,000, 220, 240. Who'll open this? At 240,000, at 240. Which of you on the phones? Madam, do you want to jump in? Sorry? Andy, 260. 280. Do you want 280? 260s with Andy Massad. You heard it?
280.
Thank you. 300. Perfect. Who needs an auctioneer? 300,000. 320. Do shout it out. 320 is here, Andy. What would you like? $350. Perfect. 350,000. You know what's next, Barrett? 380 will be next, ideally. 350,000 with Barrett. I'll take 360. Give me 380, Andy. Thank you. 380 is the shout. Give me 400 now. I won't split again. 400 is the bid. Give me 20. Give me 420. It's yours. At 400,000 with Barrett versus Andy. 420 is the bid. You heard it, ladies and gentlemen. 420 here on the American telephone. Against you, Barrett. 440?
No.
And you're out? 420 then. Still with Andy Massad. Anybody in the sale room now for the beautiful Gormley? At 420 to Andy Massad's bidder on the left here. And against you at 420, 440. Anybody? Yes, no, we're still live. All done. Somebody's dropped their telephone here at 420, just in case somebody's going to telephone bid. There we go. You have it. 420 at 420,000. Andy takes it. Fair warning, last chance. The Gormley at 821 at 420,000. So we move to lot number 7, the Bridget Riley, the first of the Rileys sold this week. Here it is. And please note that this lot should be marked with a dagger symbol in the printed catalogue, and as such, import VAT is payable at 20% on the hammer price, in addition to the usual 20% VAT on the buyer's premium. So here it is, the 2003 Riley bought from Gallery Scheibler in 2003, and I start the bidding here at 750, 800, at 800,000, at 800,000, 850 with Christian Albu's bidder, at 850,000, looking for 900, at 850,000, 850, at 900,000.
Can I get 930?
Sorry?
930, please. 930,000.
930, the next would be 950 then, still, at 930 with Christian's bidder. At 930,000, am I offered 950 from the room? Selling then, on my right, wheel done, for the Riley, madam? No? At 930, here it is, Christian has it, the Bridget Riley, at 930,000. Sold at 930. 861 is the paddle number. Thank you, so we move to the beautiful Hockney, sent for sale here from the collection of Barney Ebsworth. Here it is, showing on my left, on your right, ladies and gentlemen. High on the angle here. And for those of you at the back of the room on the screen, the historic 69 portrait of the curator Henry Geldzahler and Christopher Scott, his partner. Broadly exhibited, broadly illustrated, and showing here on the left. And we start the bidding here at £27 million. 27 million, 27 million, 27 million 500,000.
28.
28 million I have here. I have 28 million. Give me 28.5, Pedro. 28 at 28 million, on my right at 28 million, at 28 million, 28 million 500,000, 29 million, 29 million, looking for 29.5 from either of you here. 29.5 I've taken ahead of you, I'm afraid. Pedro was a bidder earlier, I've taken it here, I'm afraid. 29.5, I have 30 million in the third place. Third place now at 30 million. 4 of you in the game, 3 bids in at 30 million with Mark Porter's bidder at 30 million. Which of you will give me 31? 31, there it is, at 31 million. Who will give me 32?
Sir.
32 million with Mark Porter at 32 million. 32 is the bid. Clearly here, Mark Porter just underneath the painting here at 32 million, the Hockney. Selling then. 33 million is the bid at 33 million pounds. Not done yet. At 33 million. Are you coming in? At 33 with Amelie. She has it at the moment at 33 million. The beautiful Hockney. Here it is at 33 million. Amelie has it at 33 million. Looking to you, Pedro, or Mark?
5.
I'll take 5. We took 5 earlier. 33 million 500,000. Not yours, Alex. At 33 million 500,000. Many places still. At 33 million 500,000 with Mark Porter. Not yours, Pedro. The Hockney. Here it is. At 33 million 500,000. It's yours. So we go back to Amelie's bidder then at 33 million. You asked for 500, Mark. That's okay. 33 million is then with Amelie. Who'd like to come in with 500,000? 33. Back to Amelie's bidder at 33 million. 33 million. Who'd like 33.5? Pedro? 33 million pounds is the bid for the Hockney. And I'm selling it. Fair warning to the room. At 33 million with you, Amelie Serrado. On my left. Mark, do you want to come back in? I'll pause. 33 million. Alex, you coming in? 33 million. Anybody in the sale room? Here's your chance. At 33 million for the Hockney. Selling here at King Street in the main sale room at 33 million pounds. All done. Last chance, Mark. Give me a signal. Here it is with Amelie's bidder at 33 million pounds. Selling then at 33 million, the Hockney here at Christie's. Sold 853 at 33 million. Congratulations. Well done. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. What's the number? Wonderful. Lot number 9 is another Hockney, this time from 1968. Ladies and gentlemen, the 68 piece. Alan, why don't you hold it? That's it, perfect. Not everything. Thank you, Alan. Keep you occupied and out of trouble. Santa Monica of 1968, shown by Alan here. 150, 160, 170. Who's going to jump in here? 170, 180 on the aisle. Welcome. 180,000 gentlemen on the aisle. At 180, 190 I have, 200,000, paddle 109. I have it already, I can't have it twice. 200,000 is here, 220 is next. 220. 230 I'll take, sir. 240 I'll take, 250 I'll take, 260 I'll take, 270 I'll take. 280. Do you want to pop in 300? See them off? Thank you for the bids. 280 then. Gentleman shakes the head. Not happy about that. But it's selling here. 300 new place. 300,000 with Margot. 320 I have here. 340 we next. 340 with Margot. Sir? 360. Ahead of you again. 360. Don't hesitate in the room. 360,000. 380? 380. Look at that. Okay. 380, 400. 420 is next, Margot, sorry. Got the two chaps here bidding against each other. 400,000 is with Catherine. 400,000 to Catherine's bidder. 420 with Margot, new place. There are three of you in the battle still. So are you bidding or waving? Don't wave in an auction, bad idea. 420, particularly when you do this. Welcome, by the way, but nice to see you. 420. 420,000. It's here with Margot's bidder, and I'm selling against you here on the phones. 420,000, so you're definitely out at 420. All done then. Last chance at £420,000. Fair warning to you guys. Here it is. Margot, you have it. 880 is the number. Well done. The 68 Hockley then at 420,000. Paddle 880. Perfect. Huvin Anderson. The Fosca of 2006. John has viewed. Here it is, up on the screen, ladies and gentlemen, and we start the bidding for this at 360, 380. 380,000. Who will offer me 400?
Bidding.
400 with Christian at 400,000. Looking for 420 at 400,000. 400,000, 420.
Bidding.
440? 440 is yours. 460 is next, please. 440. Yes, no? 440 is here then, with Christian's bidder at 440 for Fosca by Anderson. All done. Here it is. You have it. And your number is? 807 with Christian Albu's bidder. Well done. Cecily Brown, the large Cecily Brown, Night Passage. 1999, showing in the ante-room somewhere near Jason. And we start the bidding at 1,400,000, 1,500,000, looking for 1,600,000. At 1,500,000 at the moment, 1,600,000, 1,700,000 I have, 1,800,000 I have. New place at 1,800,000. 1,900,000 is bid. And you're out. 1,900,000 I have. Then went Joanna. 2 million. Hello, Tessa. 2 million with Tessa on my right here. 2,100,000. 2,200,000 with Tessa. Joanna. 2,300,000 with the American bidder on my left at 2,300,000. Looking for 2,400,000 from the room. 2,400,000 I have ahead of you at 2,400,000. You coming in? No? 2,400,000 is here then at 2,400,000. At 2,400,000 with Tessa. 2,400,000. 2,500,000 could take it. You sure? Thank you for your bidding. Sure you're out? At 2,400,000 then. There we go. 2,500,000. Thank you. 2,500,000. So my American colleague on the left, 2,600,000. Back to our London colleague at 2,600,000. 2,600,000 with Tessa. Give me one more. You said no a moment ago. Came back in. I'll pause. 2,600,000 holding here for the Cecily Brown. The large canvas. All done. Fair warning, here it is at 2,600,000. Tessa, I think you have it. I'll check the room. Anybody else coming in for the Brown? All done. Last chance. Here it is with Tessa's buyer. She has it. 2,600,000 is 907. Thank you, Joanna. I'm sorry. Lot number 12 is the Doig House der Bilder, the House of Pictures of 2001. And I can open this at 1,800,000, 2 million already. 2,200,000 at 2,200,000. 2,200,000, 2,200,000. Who'll give me 2,400,000? 2,400,000 then at 2,400,000. 2,400,000 for the Doig. At 2,400,000, am I offered 2,600,000? 2,400,000 then. Not yours here in the room. At 2,400,000. 2,400,000. 2,400,000. Do you like 2,600,000? Not yours, Margot. 2,400,000. Fair warning at 2,400,000 for the Doig. Olivier? 2,400,000. Fair warning. Last chance at 2,400,000. At 2,400,000. You gonna let it go? All done. Last chance at 2,400,000. Is a pass at 2,400,000. And so we move to lot 13, which is the Nijinsky hair by Flanagan. Fine object of 1989. Numbered 4 out of 7. Super thing. And we start the bidding here at 550,000, 600,000, 650. I have 700,000. My bid, the absentee bid at 700,000, looking for 750. At 700,000 for Nijinsky. 750, there it is. Annabelle has it at 750, and I'm out. 800 is next. 800,000 to Margot. Do come in if you'd like it. Give me a shout. At 800,000 with Margot's bidder. 850,000. No, it's against you now, 850. 900 might take it. Yes, it is at 850. 900,000. Margot's bid at 900,000. 950 could take it. 900,000 I have, and I'm selling it at 900,000. With Margot. 950. Not yet. 950. 1 million is bid. £1 million for Nijinsky by Flanagan at 1 million. And 50. Here it is. 1,000,001, of course. And 50, perhaps? 1,000,001 is currently the buying bid against the room. Who'd like to come in? For the Flanagan? Anybody wanting to come in here? Check the room at 1,000,001 with Margot and 50. Still going. 1,150,000. 1,200,000. Margot's not letting it go. At 1,200,000. You're definitely out. You paused a moment ago. I'll wait for you. 1,200,000 then for the Flanagan, the Nijinsky hair. Here it is at £1,200,000. Last chance. Sold. 1,200,000 is 879 is the number. Thank you for the underbidding, Annabelle. And we go to the Grayson Perry Style Riot, executed in 2003, the year that Grayson Perry became the first ceramic artist to win the Turner Prize, and this was bought in 2003. Here it is, directly from the artist, and I imagine it's as viewed. As viewed, the ceramic, so we start the bidding here at 60, 65, 70, 75 already. At 75,000, 75. Welcome, 80,000. At 80,000 up front and selling. At 80,000, fair warning to the back of the room, it's up here. At 80,000, gentleman's bid in the front row. At 80,000. Are we all done? Up front then, it's selling. At 80,000, looking for 85, Annabelle. Yes, no? Not this one? Thank you for the underbids for the last lot. Not this one. Here it is then, the Grayson Perry at £80,000. You have it, sir. Well done. Do you have a number? 108. 108. Thank you very much. Good to see you. Lot number 15 is the Johnny Yeo, shown at the National Portrait Gallery in 2013 to 15. This is Claire's room. Grayson Perry here. And we start the bidding at 80,000, 85,000 already. At 85,000, 90,000 now. At £90,000 for the Perry. At 90,000, 95,000. At 95,000, 100,000 is bid. Next bid will be 110, please. 100,000 is here and selling. On my right, the Yeo of Grayson Perry at 100,000. Anybody else coming in now? At 100,000 is the bid. And selling. On my right here. All done. Last chance at 100. 856 is the number. Thank you, Catherine. So we move to the Doy. Here it comes. Thank you, gentlemen. The beautiful watercolour and gouache, which is, of course, directly related to Echo Lake in the Tate Gallery collection, the oil. And we start this 2000 watercolour Gentlemen, like it up front here, so I'm looking for some bids from you. 280, 300,000, 320. At 320, would you give me 350? 350 is bid. At 350 and selling, 380 I have. I've taken 400 here, actually, excuse me. 420 is bid. 450 is bid. I'm out too. Sorry, Jason. Here it is, with Hakjun at 450,000. Anybody else coming in for the Doig? Are you coming in? 450. Conversation going on. Jump in if you'd like it. Hakjun has it at the moment at 450. Jason? Fair warning then. Thanks for the bid. At 450. Anybody else now for the Doig watercolour? Last chance at 450. Selling here. 881 is the number. 450,000. Well done, Hakjun. Nice thing. It's 881. Thank you very much, Nick. And Howard Hodgkin, number 17. The Mears' Room of 95 to 6. Thank you, Alan. At 160, 170, 180, 190. Who will open this at 200? At 190 for the Hodgkin. At 190,000. 200,000 and selling. 200 on my right. Fair warning to the room. The Hodgkin at 200,000 and selling. Here it is on my right. Anybody else coming in now? I could take 220. Or I'm selling it here to Catherine's bidder at 200,000. All done. Last chance. Yes, no? Waiting. Anybody else at 200,000? Nick? Okay. Sold. 897 at 200,000. Thank you, Catherine. Per Kerkeby. Scandinavian artist, here it is, of 1965. Good early picture showing here on the screen. And I can open this at 60, 65, 70. I have 75 and selling. The early painting of 65 is at 75,000. The Kirkeby. 75,000. Who'll give me 80? 75,000 is the selling bid. 80 with Christian Albu. I'm out now. You have it at 80,000. Anybody else want to jump in? 80,000. Peter? 80,000 I have here then for the Kirkeby. Anybody else coming in? At 80,000, I'm selling it. All done. Last chance. Selling on my right at £80,000. Fair warning then, Peter. 82,000. 85 will be next. 85,000. 88,000 will be next. Thank you for the extra bid. 85,000, Peter, that was the end of your bidding. Thank you, I took it. At 85,000 is here. Fair warning. Christian gets it at 85,000. 838 is the number. Lot number 19 is withdrawn, so we move to the cause. Lots of noise on the telephone here for the cause. And where do we have this? 140, 160, 180. I have 200. 200,000 for the cause at 200,000. 200,000 bid. 220, 240. Bid here at 240. 260 I've taken ahead of you. 260. 280 I've taken. 280 is here. 300,000 is bid. 300 I have at 300,000. 300,000 is here at 300,000. 320. Joanna, 320 versus your bidder. 350. 350, new place in many, many places. 350 with Rebecca at 350,000. Rebecca Way has it. Yuge, 380 is bid. Yuge has it at 380,000 at the moment. Coming back to you, Rebecca, 380, 400 is bid. 400,000. Yuge, 420. You're out. So Yuge has it at 380. I'm sorry. Yuge, you have it. Good news. At 380,000 is your bid. Rebecca's bidder has rescinded the bid at 380 then. Anybody else? Joanna, all done. 380 is the bid on the angle and selling. All done. Fair warning, all done. Is that a bid? Not sure what that is. If somebody could explain. Sorry, are you bidding? 380 is on my right. 400 is the next bid. 380,000 on my right. Yuge has it at the moment. Fair warning, Ivor, at £380,000. Last chance, here it is, at 380,000. sold at 380, 82, 380,000. Thank you so much. And we move to the David Sally. Thank you, Ivor. Brought directly from Gagosian in 1998. Here it is. And where do we start this? 130,000, 140,000, 150 already. At 160, Bayer has it. At 160, Bayer's client at 160. Jutta, 170. Thank you. 180. 190. 200. Well done, Bayer. 200 is yours. 220 will be next, please. 220 is bid. 240. 220 I have with Jutta. 240, welcome. 240,000 on the aisle in the sale room here at King Street. At 240. 240 is bid. 260 against you. 280 with you. 280 is here. In the sale room at King Street, 300,000. 320,000 still going on the aisle at 320,000. 350 would be next, please. Ja? Oder nicht? 350. 370? 370 is bid. 400 will be next. 370 I have. Here it is. 400 could take it. And you out? 370 then on the aisle for the David Sally at 370,000. Anybody coming in here? 400 is bid. 380 I'll take. 400 is bid. Let's talk me a light. 400, 420 will be next. 400,000 on the aisle. Ladies bid. Still with the bidder here in the room at King Street. 400,000 is bid. $420. I'm sorry. The pause. It did it. $420 then. Here it is. Back to Jutta's client, not yours, sir. At £420,000. You have it. 842 at 420,000. Well done. Thank you so much. Thank you for your underbid. Lot number 22 is the big condo from 2016. And we start the bidding at 7, 8, 900,000, 1 million already. At 1 million for the condo. Who'll give me 1-1? At 1 million, not yours, madam. At £1 million. At 1 million. Looking for 1-1. At 1 million. 1 million, 100,000 is bid on my right. And selling. At 1,100,000 the condo. Fair warning to the room. Folks come in here. 1,100,000 for the condo. Far right on the angle with Pedro. At 1,100,000. Scanning the room. At 1,100,000. Am I offered 1-2? 1,100,000. 1,000,001. Would you like to come in, sir? Pausing for Barrett's client here at 1,100,000. Francis, you coming in? No? Pedro has it then at 1,000,001. And against you, Joanna. Last chance, Barrett. All done at 1,100,000. 905 is the number. 1,100,000, the condo. And so we move swiftly on to lot 23, which is painting sent for sale by Melba Buxbaum Estate, the Du Buffet here of 1956. Great date. And we start the bidding here at 1,200,000, 1,250,000, 1,300,000, 1,350,000. At 1,400,000 now. At 1,400,000 with me. At 1,400,000, the absentee bid. At 1,400,000. Who'd like 1,450,000? Sir, would you like to come in here? 1,400,000, not yours then. Still with the commission bidder at 1,400,000. Alexis? No? Not this one. Fair warning then at 1,400,000 to the absentee. Last chance, everybody. You're not bidding? There it is then at 1,400,000, and the absentee number is 1011. Congratulations to them. So we move to the soulage. The first of the soulages. Thanks, chaps. Here it comes. Thank you very much. Showing here on my left and up on the screen the 1964 picture, and we start the bidding at 420, 450, 480 already. At 480,000, 500,000 is the bid. I'm out. You have it, sir. At 500,000. Are you bidding, madam? 500,000 I'm holding here then. The gentleman's bid right up front at 500. 550 somebody. 550 is bid. 600 is bid. 600. 650 one of you. 600 I have in the room at £600,000 for Soulage. Selling here. Welcome. 650. 680. 680 is here. 700 will be next. One of you. Sir? Thank you. Welcome. 700,000. 20. And 20. 750, madam? 720 I have here in the second row against you. At 720 against you far back there. 720, 750, anybody? 720 I have. I'm selling it at 720,000. Holding against you at the moment. 750 is bid. Ladies bid at 750. And 80, sir? For the Soulage? 780 will be next. I took 30 here. So 750 then. Far right and selling at 750,000. Anybody else for the Soulage? 780 will be next. At 750,000, the ladies bid here. You're out, sir? 80. 800 will be next. Here it is at 780. At 780,000 up front. 800, I'm afraid. 800,000 is bid. Far right at 800,000. 820 will be next. 800 I have. Should I have one more, sir? You sure? Thank you. At 800,000 then. Still the lady far right. All done. The Soulage. You have it, madam. 183 is your number. At £800,000 for lot number 24, the Soulage. So we move to Blue Michigan. Thank you, John, as viewed, showing up here on the screen. This picture first exhibited at Musée d'Art Moderne in 1963, the Blue Michigan. And where do we start this? 1,600,000, 1,800,000 already. At 1,800,000, who'll offer me two? Two, there it is with Christian, 2 million at £2 million. 2 million is the bid with Christian's buyer at 2 million, 2,200,000 now. 2,400,000 now. 2.6 is next. 2,400,000 I have. Here it is with Christian at 2,400,000. The Mitchell at 2,400,000. 2,400,000. Anybody else now for the Mitchell? Here it is then, holding with Christian's bidder at 2,400,000. The gavel's up, all done. You have it, 2,400,000. 861 is the number. And so we move to the Gerhard Richter. Here it is, the colour field painting, Arbor Tower of 1987. And I can start this quite low, ladies and gentlemen. I start this at £2 million, 2,100,000, 2,200,000, at 2,200,000, at 2,200,000, 2,200,000, 2,300,000 now. Not you're standing there, 2,300,000, 2,400,000, at 2,400,000. Would you like 2.5? Yes, no? 2.5. I have it ahead of you, I'm afraid. 2.5 I have here. And selling at 2,500,000. Give me 2.6. Pedro now, new place, at 2,600,000. 2,700,000? 2.6 then, still with Pedro's buyer. Against you, Catherine, 2,600,000 is Pedro at 2,600,000, selling the Richter at 2,600,000. Barrett, you coming in? No, at 2,600,000, all done for the Richter, last chance, selling it here at £2,600,000. Yes? All done at 2,600,000. Sold at 2.6. Ped, your number is 905. Thank you, Andre. New recruit in the department. Lot number 27, the Cy Twombly here of 1971. Thank you for showing here. And where should we open this? 400,000. Start me. 400,000, 420 at 420,000. At £420,000 for the Twombly. 420,000. 420. 420, 450 at 450,000. Not yours here. 450, 480 now. At 480, 500,000 in the room. Against you on the phones at 500,000. Thank you, sir. I'm selling, fair warning, at 500,000. Who'll give me 550? 500 I have. Gentleman's bid on the telephone. Centre right at 500,000. You have it, sir. At 500,000 at the moment. 500,000 holding here. The gentleman's bid at 500,000. Joanna and Jutta. Coming in. All done. Here it is at 500,000. Joanna, just pause. You sure? So you have it. 56 is the number. 500,000 for the Twombly. There's also a beautiful Twombly on the front cover of tomorrow's day, sir, ladies and gentlemen, which you should look at. And we move to lot number 28, which is the first of the Fontanas, the Concerto Spaziale Attese of 1960. Here it is, the large white cuts, and 1,500,000, 1,500,000, 1,600,000, 1,700,000. There she is, Marilina, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't know her, Marilina Bassetti. Here, 1,700,000, 1,800,000, 1,900,000 with Marilina at 1,900,000. Who'll give me 2 million? At 1,900,000. Holding here with Marilina Bassetti at 1,900,000. All done. A pause at 1,900,000. Here it is at 1,900,000. Last chance. Selling here. The first of the Fontanas. You have it. 896 is the number. So we move smoothly on to lot number 29, the piece from the Folco collection. Lot number 29. And we can start the bidding here for the gold pierced piece of 1960 at 550, 600,000, 650 with Ale at 650,000, 700,000 now, 750,000 now. The pierced Fontana at 750,000. The gold piece is selling here at 750. Would you like 800? Would you like to come in? Yes, sir.
770.
Give me 780, David. I'll take it. 775. I'll take. It's an American bid here in London. 775 is the number for the gold Fontana up front at 775. 800 is next, Ale. Yes, no? Wait. 775 is here then for the Fontana selling up front and against you online. Here it is up front. 775 is the number. If anybody else wants to come in, do so now. Otherwise, I'm selling it up front. Here it is. Ale, last chance. You have it. 775. Well done. We'll give you the number. We have a number? 190. Here we go. Joe? Well done. 192 is the paddle. And we go to lot number 30, the Tillmans. The Freischwimmer of 2007. Here it is. And we start the bidding at 150, 160, 170. At 170,000. 170,000. Who'll give me 180? At 170. 180 with Zoe Clemmer. At 180,000. Selling on my right here on the angle. At 180,000 for the Tillmans. 180. Are you all out? Last chance. Here it is at 180,000. You have it. 180. What's your number, Clement? 801. Thank you. Do just let me know. Lot number 31 is the first of the Kiefers, the very large, handsome 92 picture. Deine und mein Alter und das Alter der Welt. And we start the bidding here at £400,000. 400,000, 420,000 now. 420,000, looking for 440 at 420,000. Ronnie, not yours at 420, 440, 460 already at 460,000. Would you like 480? 460,000 then. At 460 for the first of the Kiefers. 460. Last chance at £460,000. All done at 460. Is a pass for the Kiefer at 460. So we move to the next, the Soulages, which is the large 1966 work, as viewed, and we can open the bidding here at 1,100,000, 1,200,000, 1,300,000 with Isabel at 1,300,000, at 1,300,000, 1,300,000, 1,400,000, 1,500,000. Would you like this one, madam? No? You bought the last one, not this one. And sir? 1,500,000 is the bid. You see it here with Isabel. Against you both for the Soulage. At 1,500,000. Not this one. At 1,500,000. Selling here. Isabel, you have it. 859 is the number. Well done. Lot 33 is the beautiful de Stijl. The first of the three de Stijls. This 1952 work, broadly exhibited, beautifully painted, great composition. Here it is, and I start the bidding here at 1,400,000, 1,500,000, at 1,500,000, 1,600,000 already, at 1,600,000, 1,700,000 now, at 1,700,000, 1,700,000, looking for 1,800,000. 1,800,000 I have here, I'm afraid, ahead of you, Paul. 1,800,000 I have, many places. 1,800,000, 1,900,000, Paul Nizam. 1,900,000 with Paul's bidder. 2 million is bid here. Give me 2,200,000, please. 2 million for the beautiful de Stijl. At 2 million is here. 2,200,000. 2 million I have. Pausing with Edmond. Edmond Franquet here at 2 million. 2 million 2 is bid. 2,400,000 will be next. 2,200,000 in a new place with Alice. At 2,200,000. Yes? Who'll give me 2,400,000? Who'll give me 2,400,000? 2,200,000 I have. At 2,200,000. Edmond, do you want 2,400,000? Who'll give me 2,400,000? Would you like 2,400,000? 2,200,000 I have. 2,300,000 I'll take. Paul has it at 2,300,000. Either of you, 2,400,000? Paul has it at 2,300,000. 2,300,000 with Paul Nizam, far left. 2,400,000 is bid. 2,500,000 is next. We'll go in hundreds. At 2,400,000 is here. Against you both, gentlemen, with Alice at 2,400,000. Would you like to come in? Beautiful painting. 2,400,000. 2,400,000 then. Shake of the head there. Alice has it at 2,400,000. Yes, no? 2,400,000. Xenia is pausing to come in. New place, perhaps, at 2,400,000. No. There it is, 2,500,000, new place. 2,500,000. Would you like to jump in? 2,500,000. 2,600,000 I heard, that's Alice. Yes? 2,600,000 with Alice Rockmell at 2,600,000. 2,700,000. Xenia goes on for the beautiful de Stijl at 2,700,000. At 2,800,000 going on for the 52 picture. At 2,800,000. 2,800,000. Back to Alice's bidder. Still not sold, ladies and gentlemen. Jump in if you'd like it. At 2,800,000. Here it is. 2,900,000. Back to Xenia. At 2,900,000. Which of you will give me 3 million? There it is. 3 million pounds. Back to Alice at 3 million. 3 million is the bid. At 3 million pounds. And selling. The gavel's up. At 3 million. At 3 million, not yours here. At 3 million. Gentlemen, are you coming in? No? At 3 million then. 3,100,000. 3,200,000 now. The beautiful de Stijl now at 3,200,000. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Radiant here at 3,200,000 with Alice. And selling at 3,200,000, looking for 3,300,000. There it is. Xenia has it now at 3,300,000. 3,300,000 is the bid. Are you coming in? No? 3,400,000 against you there. 3,400,000. Anybody at the back there? 3,400,000 for the first of the Stijls. 2 more to come, of course. 3,400,000 is here. At 3,400,000, 3,500,000 still going on. At 3,500,000 for the still life of bottles. At 3,500,000. 3,600,000 is bid. 3,600,000 with Alice. A pause. Not yours, Edmond. At 3,700,000. Going on. At 3,700,000 back to Xenia's bidder. 3,800,000 is the bid. $3,800,000. Here it is with Alice's bidder. Anybody else coming in now? Paul, are you out? At 3,800,000. Coming back to you, Xenia. And you're definitely out. Thank you for your bids. At 3,800,000 then. Alice has it at £3,800,000. Sold at 3,800,000. 857 is the number. Wonderful painting. So we move to lot number 34. The wonderful harbour view, this time, of 1955. Lyrical painting showing here, and I start the bidding at 1,100,000, 1,200,000, 1,300,000, at 1,300,000 already. At 1,300,000, 1,300,000, looking for 1,400,000 from one of you. Jay, would you like to jump in? 1,300,000 against you in the doorway, and against 1,400,000, there it is, Jay Vince. At 1,400,000, here he is in the doorway. At 1,400,000 at the moment, it's with Jay. At 1,400,000 for the style. 1,400,000. Senya, are you coming in? $1,400,000 is Jay Vince at 1,400,000. Zenya's pausing. Would come in on this one. Alice, you out? 1,400,000 with Jay's bidder. 1,500,000 against you, Jay. With Zenya, I put Nika here on my right. 1,600,000 for the antique painting at 1,600,000. 1,600,000. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen, at 1,600,000. Are you out? Jay has it at 1,600,000. 1,700,000 is the bid. At 1,700,000. You coming in here? Yes, no? At 1,800,000 back to Jay. Thank you. I wasn't going to miss him. At 1,800,000. You don't miss Jay easily. There he is at 1,800,000. At 1,800,000. All done then, Zenya. 1,900,000. At 1,900,000. Against the big fella, 2 million it goes. At 2 million with Jay. At £2 million to Jay Vince in the doorway. Classic place to buy pictures here at Christie's. Been doing it for 200 years. There he is at 200,000. 2 million rather, in the doorway at 2 million. You're out. All done. Jay has it then at £2 million. In the doorway. Jay, you have it. 2 million, and your number is 806. Bit of origami there from Jay. Lot number 35 is the Footballers, the Parc des Princes of 1952, very famous series. And please note, ladies and gentlemen, this painting was shown in the first De Stijl show in New York, shown at Nerdland, purchased by Mr. and Mrs. Burton Tremaine, one of the great 20th century collections in 1956. It's been in the same collection since 72. A Tremaine picture, here it is, at 1,400,000, 1,500,000, 1,600,000 already. At 1,600,000, 1,700,000 in the doorway. At 1,700,000, you coming in? At 1,700,000, 1,800,000 not yours. 1,900,000 not yours and selling. 2 million is bid. At 2,200,000 is bid. 2,100,000 is the bid for the Tremaine picture. At 2,100,000, 2,200,000 is bid. He's out. You have it. At 2,200,000. Who else would like to come in? 2,300,000 would be next. At 2,200,000 for the De Stijl Footballers. At 2,200,000. Jason, would you like 2,300,000? Thank you for your bids. Here it is then up front at 2,200,000. Zenya. $2,200,000 in the room. The Footballers by De Stijl, 1952, selling here against you, Jason. Give me 2,300,000. Yes, no? 2,300,000. Rare thing. The Tremaine picture at 2,300,000. $2,300,000. You all done? At 50 I'll take. You've been bidding all evening. Thank you. 2,350,000. $2,400,000. And you're out now. Thank you for the extra bid. Thank you, gentlemen. What can you do? 2,400,000. Here it is then at 2,400,000. Back to Zenya's bidder, who's bid on the others, and she gets one now at 2,400,000. This one be all done. 2,400,000. Here it is. Zenya, you have it at 2,400,000. Well done. 888. And thank you to your bidder. And congratulations. And so we move to lot 36, the Cunellis. Also with a great provenance, bought from Sonnabend in Paris, directly by the present owner. Not been seen for many, many years, this 1960 picture, and I have 8 telephones. So where do we open this? 200, 220, 240. 250 is bid. 280 is bid. 280 with Isabel. 300,000, welcome. 320, 350. 350 is here. He'll give me 380. Many places still. 370. 400 will be next. 380. He'll give me 400. Of course. Welcome. 380 is yours, yeah. I've taken 380 in the third row and selling at 380. 400, sir. Would you like 400, sir? The Cunelis? One of you. I can see both of you are going to go and the telephones might still go, but I have 380 here and I'm selling 400. Thank you, Andrew. 400,000. I'll give you 420. 400,000. Give me 420, one of you. There's still many of you in the game and I'm selling it here at 400,000. 420 will be next. Yes? 420? 420. 440 will be next. I'll go in 20s. 440. The 1960 Cunelis at 440. And you're out. Thank you for your bid, sir. You're coming back in. 460 will be next. We're going in 20s. 440 is here. At 440, Isabel. You sure you're out? Both of you there at 440,000. And a gentleman's bid in the fourth row. He has it at 440,000. Last chance. He has it. 24 is the number at 440,000. What's the number? 21? 24, thank you. And lot number 37 is the next of the Hockneys. This one from Frank Steller's collection, which I had the pleasure of selling some great works from in America last year. But here we have it. Steller's Hockney, realistic still life, transacted by Casbin, who first showed the painting is 65. So where do we open this? 1 million, 1,100,000, 1,200,000 already. At 1,300,000. At 1,300,000 for the Hockney. At 1,300,000. You coming in? At 1,300,000. At 1,300,000. All done. At 1,300,000. Last chance. At 1,300,000 for the Hockney. Fair warning. All done. At 1,300,000. You coming in? Yes, no? All done. Is a pass at 1,300,000. So we move to the Vieira da Silva of 57. This one's coming through. Mind your back. That's it. Thank you so much. This is the 1957 oil. Welcome back, Heli. And we start the bidding here at 400,000, 420 already. 420 against you here. 420, 450. You have your scarf at 450,000. At 450,000. 480, sir. Welcome. 181. 480,000 is the bid. 480. Not yours up front here. 480,000. Gentlemen right at the back of the room. Thank you for the signal, sir. At 480,000. Are we all done? Gentlemen at the very back there at £480,000. You have it, sir. Sold. What was your number? 181, of course. Thank you so much. Panel 181, the Vieira da Silva at 480,000. So we move to Sam Gilliam, very popular artist at the moment, the 1972 work, important work at 320, 350, 380. I have 400. My bid at 400,000 for the Gilliam. I'm selling it to the absentee bidder at 400,000. Would somebody like to compete? 420 will be next. 400 is my bid. I'm selling it. Last chance at 400,000 to the absentee against all the phones. Do jump in. 400,000. Not yours here, sir. At 400,000. Fair warning at £400,000. Last chance. Against the phones with the commission bid. Fair warning. 400. And the paddle number is 1006. Thank you very much, Nick. And so we move to the Ansel Kiefer, the Rheingold, first shown by Anthony Doffe here in London, the 1981 painting as shown. Thank you, John. And 320 to open it, 350, 380, 400,000. I'm selling at 400,000, the Kiefer. At 400,000, fair warning to the room, I'm selling at 400. At 400,000 for the Kiefer here on my right. At 400,000, all done. Fair warning, 400. 906 is the number at 400,000. Well done, Catherine. And so we move to lot 41, the Baselitz. One of the held pictures, the hero drawings of 66 in a recent show of the heroes. And we start the bidding here rather at 120, 140, 160, 180 already at 180,000. 180,000. Would you like 200? Not yours then. 200 I have ahead of you. 220 will be next. Herad has it at 200,000. Against the room on the telephone. Against you, Nick, at 200,000. Herad has it. 904 is the number. Well done, Herad. Nice to see you here. And we come to the last lot of tonight's sale before we move to the design sale, which will start at 8:30, so there'll be a little bit of a pause. And here we have the homage to the square last year of 64, the big Albers, and lots of interest on the telephones here. 300,000, 320, 350, 380 already. At 380, who'll open this? 400 I'd need. At 380,000. 400,000, here it is, with Paula at 400,000. 420 with Herad. 420,000 for the Albers. 420, Herad has it. 450 will be next. 450 is bid. 480 will be next. Lots of you ready to go. 480 with Margot. Margot has it. The American bidder at 480,000 against you, Paula. 500, one of you. Otherwise, I'm selling it at 480. 500 is bid. Who'll give me 550? 500 is bid here with Paola's telephone. Against you, Herad, and against you, Margot. At 500,000, 550 could take it. Here it is. At £500,000. All done. Last lot of tonight's sale. Selling it then at 500,000. Last chance, fair warning. And you're out. All done. Here it is. At £500,000. Selling here against you both. Paula, you have it at 500,000. Well done. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. It's great to see you all here tonight. Please stay for the design sale and see you bright and early for tomorrow's sale. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
Masterpieces of design and photography. There are plenty of seats here in the great room for those of you outside in the ante room and west room who may like to join us. Don't be shy. Before we start, please note that Christie's has adjusted its buyer's premium rates effective 1st of February 2019. If you are the successful bidder, the new buyer premium rates will apply as follows. 25% of the hammer price of each lot up to and including 225,000. 20% of the excess of the hammer price above 225,000 up to and including 3 million. And 13.5% in the excess of the hammer price above 3 million. For sales after the 1st of January 2019, Christie's will collect US-based sales tax as per applicable law in several additional states. These applicable states will vary by sale room. Please contact our post-sale services for further details. And now I'll hand you over to our second auctioneer for this evening, Jeremy Morrison. You want to take that?
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome all of you to Christie's for this evening's auction of masterpieces of design and photography. Welcome to those of you here in the room. I'd also like to welcome those joining on Christie's Live through the camera at the rear of the gallery. Good evening. And also to the clients joining us through my colleagues on the telephones surrounding me. Just before we begin, I have one further announcement. Please remember that the purchase price payable is the sum of the final bid price plus the buyer's premium and all applicable sales or use taxes. Bidders should note that the auctioneer may open the bidding on any lot below the reserve by placing a bid on behalf of the seller. I, as the auctioneer, may continue to bid on behalf of the seller up to the amount of the reserve by placing consecutive bids or by placing bids in response to other bidders. Finally, information regarding location for lots in today's sale is available at the client service desk. With that, if we are all ready, we'll begin this evening's sale with lot number 101, the easel by Carlos Garpa, showing on the screen behind me. Wonderful, highly refined object. And we're starting this at £32,000, £35,000, £38,000 now. At £40,000, somewhere on my right. With you, Mario, at £40,000 straight away. 42 with Jutta. 45 in the room, thank you. At £45,000. At £45,000, I'll take 48 somewhere else. Seated in the room, 48 with Jutta again, thank you. 50,000. I'll take 55, please, Jutta. 55 on the telephone. 60,000. That's 60,000. 65,000. 70,000. That's 70,000. Still in the room. 75,000. That's £75,000. 80,000. Thank you. Back seated in the room here. 85,000. It's still against you. At 85,000 over here. It's on my left. 85. 90,000. 90,000. 95,000 with Jutta. At 95,000 on the phone on my left. Alex, are you coming in? 100,000. 105, thank you. At 105,000, I'll take 110. Alex, or in the room? At 105 currently. 110, thank you. At 110,000. We'll come back to you, Jutta. It's at 110. Can we say 120, Alex? At 110,000. No, at 110,000, it's still seated in the room. Would anybody else like to come in? We're at 110,000. At 110,000. We're just trying to connect to this phone. At 110,000. I'll take 115,000. Anywhere else? At 110,000. Would you like 115, Jutta? At 110,000. No, you're out at 110,000. Then still in the room, against you on the left. Last chance. 115. Back in at 115. Would you like 120? At 115,000. I'll take 120, Jutta. It's at 115 at the moment. It's Alex, it's with your client. 120, thank you. Back in the room. Seated with the bidder at 120. Thank you, Alex. It's at 120, still in the room. Jutta, you're out. Still out. At 120,000. Selling in the room then. Against the rest of you in the room and against you online. Selling in the room. Fair warning at 120,000. 120, yours, madam. 120,000. Could I take that paddle number again? 56, thank you. We move on. The wonderful Edward Weston, the Shell Nautilus, iconic image this from 1927, and in the family since that year, in the same family, wonderful provenance for this iconic image, 102. And we're starting this now at 350, at 380, at £400,000. At £400,000. At 400, I'll take 420 somewhere. It's at £400,000. At £400,000. At 400,000. Do I see any advance at 400,000? 420,000 here. At 420,000. Do I see 440 perhaps? It's at 420,000. Darius, it's with your client at the moment, online perhaps. It's at £420,000 here on my right. It's against you colleagues on the left. Elodie, would you like to come in? At £420,000 with the maiden bidder there, here on my right with Darius Himes. At 420,000. Last chance in the room. We're selling here. It's at 420 and selling 420,000. 856. Thank you. Paddle 856. Lot number 103 is the stool by Eileen Gray. Historic work from her own home in Castellar in the south of France. Lot 103, and we start this now at 75,000, 80,000, at 85,000 pounds. At 85,000 pounds. At 85,000 pounds. Do I see 90,000 anywhere? 90,000. Thank you, Simon. On the phone here. It's at 90,000. At 90,000. I can sell at this level on my left-hand side. Do I see 95 somewhere else? At 90,000 pounds. 95,000. Thank you, Sonia. At 95,000. It's not with you, Simon. 100,000. Back with you. Can we say 110, Sonia? 110,000. No. At 110,000. It's with your client, Sonia. At 110,000. I'll take 120 somewhere else. It's at 110,000. Sonia, it's with your client. At 110. Daphne, do you like to come in? 120, new bidder. Thank you. It's with you now, Daphne. At 120,000. At 120. 125. At 125,000. Daphne, I'll take 130,000 if you like. It's at 125 at the moment. Thank you, client. 125,000 with Sonia Gann on my right. At 125, not in the room, not with you online, here on the right, and selling at 125,000. 125, 831. Thank you, Sonia. 125,000. Lot 104. There we are. The modernist carpet by Francis Bacon. The only large-scale carpet by Francis Bacon, considerably larger than the other very few known rugs by Bacon. And let's start this off now at 85,000, 90,000, 95,000 pounds. At 95,000 pounds. 100,000. Thank you, Paolo. At 100,000. So I see 110. It's at 100,000 on the telephone at the moment. At 100,000 pounds. Do I see 110 anywhere? At 100,000 pounds. Do I see any advance? Sumiko, thank you. At 110. New bidder now. At 110,000. 120. Thank you. At 120. Sumiko, would you like 130? 130,000. Sumiko's client currently at 130. 140, thank you, Paula. At 140,000. Yes, no, yes, no. It's at 140,000. I'll take anybody else if they wish to come in at 150. It's at 140,000 pounds. It's not with you, Sumiko. At 140,000. Anybody in the room? 150, Sumiko. Back with you. 160, thank you. Paola's clients at 160,000. Not for now. At 160,000. Do I see 170,000? Somewhere else, perhaps. At 160,000 pounds. No. At 160,000 with Paola's client. They've dropped out now. Thank you, Sumiko. But it's not with you. It's at 160. Do I see 170 anywhere? At 160,000, we're going to sell then. It's at 160,000. 160. Thank you, Paola. 812. We move on to lot number 105, the Tina Modotti, Roses, Mexico, from 1924. Made while she was with Western in Mexico City, this work. Lot 105, there we are, showing there. And let's start this now at 200,000, 220, at 240,000. At 240,000. At 240,000. Do I see 260 anywhere? It's at £240,000. At 240,000. I'll take 250 somewhere. At £240,000. 240. Do I see any advance? It's at 240. Perhaps online. It's not with you at the moment. It's at £240,000. It's against you colleagues on the telephone. Against you in the room. It's at £240,000. 240 passed. Lot number 106 is the important pair of candelabra designed by Claude Lalanne, commissioned by Yves Saint Laurent and Pierre Berger in 1990. Lot number 106. There we are. And let's start these now. 180, 190 at £200,000. At £200,000. At £200,000. I'd take 220,000 somewhere. It's at £200,000. At £200,000. Do I see any advance at £200,000? At 220 with Pauline. At 220,000. So Beth, would you like 240? At £220,000 with Pauline's client. 210, I will take it. It's at 210,000. Beth, would you like 220? At 210. 220 with Beth Valinsky's client here. Pauline, would you like 230? 230 is bid. At 230. 230,000. Beth, would you like 240? £230,000. Do I see any more? It's at 230. Would anybody else wish to come in? It's with Pauline's client now at 230. I'll take 240. Anywhere else? At 230. Thank you, Beth. At 230, then I'm going to be selling on the left-hand side here. It's with Pauline's client and selling at 230,000. 230, 846. Thank you, Pauline. Lot number 107 is the first of this evening's Struths. Thomas Struth, Paradise 3. Showing for you on your screens at home, and starting now at 32,035 at £38,000. At £38,000. It's at £38,000. Do I see 40,000? At £38,000. 40,000. Elodie, at 40,000. It's with you at the moment at 40,000. At 40,000, I'll take 42 somewhere else. At £40,000 currently with Elodie's client. Catherine, you coming in? Thank you. At 42,000 with another bidder. At £42,000, not with you. At 45,000, back with you, Elodie. At 45, 48,000. At 48,000. 50,000. At 50,000 with Elodie's client. 55,000. At 55, 60,000. At £60,000. 65,000. The other bid was there before you. At 65,000. Would you like to bid 70, Catherine, or Elodie? Elodie, you're out. It's at 65,000. It's against you, Catherine. It's at 65,000. At 65,000. 70,000. Thank you. It's with you now, Catherine, for the first time at 70,000. 75,000. Jude. Nicely placed. At 75,000 now. It's not with you, Catherine. It's at 75. At 75,000. I'll take 80. 80,000. Thank you. Back with you, Catherine. At £80,000. Do I see 85 anywhere else? 85,000. Jude carrying on. Thank you. At 85,000. 85,000. It's with Jude's clients at the moment at 85,000. Catherine, would you like 90?
87.
No, we're going to stick to the increments at the moment. We're at 85,000. It's with Jude at the moment. At 85,000. 90,000 with Catherine at 90,000. Do I see 95? At 90,000 at the moment. It's with Catherine's client. It's not with you, Jude. $95,000. With Jude now at 95,000. Catherine, would your client like 100,000? It's with Jude. Catherine, it's not with you. It's with you, Jude. And we're selling against you then, Catherine. Selling with Jude at the moment at £95,000. Last chance. We're selling, not with you, Catherine. Jude, it's with you. At 95,000. 95,000, there we are. 830, thank you. At 95,000. Lot number 108 is the rare console, the rare Lotus console by Marc Duplantier. Elegant and eloquent design showing for you there. And let's start this now at 150, 160, at £170,000. At £170,000. £170,000. So I see 180,000. £170,000. At £170,000. Do I see 180,000? At £170,000. Simon, do you wish to come in? At 170,000. At 170,000. 180,000. Thank you, Simon. It's at 180,000 on my left. Do I see 190 now? At £180,000 with Simon's client on the telephone here. At 180,000. Do I see 190? It's against you online and it's against you in the room. It's on the telephones currently. At 180,000. Moving on then. On my left. At 180,000. 180, 857, thank you. 857, lot number 109, the Thomas Struth Milan Cathedral, the soaring image there, 150, 160, at 170,000, at £170,000. At 170, I'll take 180. 180 in the room. Thank you, madam. It's with you. Seated in the room at 180,000. I'll take 190 somewhere else now. At 180. 200,000 is bid here. Would you like 220, madam? I'll take 210. 210. Thank you. Seated in the room at 210,000. At 210. 220 is here on the telephone. 230. At 230, I'll take 240,000. Next bid will be 250. 250, thank you, madam. At 260,000. At 260,000 with Catherine Arnold's client here on the telephone. At £260,000. 270, thank you. Seated again. At 280. I can't even say it quick enough. It's at 280. At 280,000. Would you like 290? 290,000, thank you. At 290,000 seated. 300,000 here. Can I say 320? It's at £300,000 currently on the telephone still here. At £300,000. Would you like 320? It's against you, madam. It's here on the telephone at 300,000. 310, I'll take it, at 310,000. Would you like 320, Catherine?
320.
320,000. It's at 320,000, still against you in the room. At 320,000. One more? No. You sure? You're out? 320,000 it is then. Last chance at 320,000. Not with you in the room, it's here on my right. We can wait 1 second. It's at 320,000. Would you like one more? $330,000, thank you. At 330,000.
340.
340,000. We can sit here all night. At 340,000. You sure? Saying no, it's at 340,000. Still with Catherine then. Last chance now, we are going to move forward. Thank you so much. It's at 340 and selling. 340,855. Lot number 110 is the unique cabinet from the Casa Albonico by Carlo Molino, lot 110. And starting this at 85.90 at £95,000. At £95,000. At £95,000. Do I see 100,000 anywhere? At £95,000. Next bid will be 100,000. At £95,000. Do I see any advance? Perhaps in the room. At 95,000. Do I see any more? It's at 95,000. Then against you on the telephones. Not with you online. It's at £95,000. Moving on. At 95,000. 95,000 passed. Lot number 111 is the pair of wingback armchairs by the master of Italian 20th century design, Giaponti, and 85.90, £95,000 now. At £95,000. At £95,000. At £95,000. Do I see any advance at 95,000? I'll take 100 somewhere. At 95,000. Online, perhaps. At £95,000. Do I see any more? It's at £95,000 at the moment. Do I see any advance? At £95,000 against you on the telephones and online. At 95,000. Sonia, are you coming in? It's at 95,000. Would I take 95? I will do. At £95,000. Thank you, Sonia. At £95,000 on this far phone here now. At 95,000. Do I see any advance on that anywhere else? It's at 95,000 with Sonia Gann's client then. On that far phone, we are going to sell at 95,000. 95,816. Congratulations. Thank you, Sonia. Lot number 112 is Andreas Gursky, Mayday 1. And large-scale image, there it is, showing for you there. 95,100 at 110,000. At £110,000. At £110,000. Do I see 120 somewhere? It's at £110,000. At £110,000. I thought I heard a yes then. It's at 110. 120. Thank you, Jude. It's with your client at the moment. I can sell at this at 120,000. £120,000. Do I see 130 somewhere else? It's with Jude's client currently. It's at £120,000 then. Selling on my right, against you in the room. Fair warning, everybody else, at £120,000. 120,830. Thank you, Jude. Lot number 113 is the Paul Henningsen, the Light of the Future, from 1959, and one of just 20 made, showing for you there. And let's start this off now at 42,000, 45,000, at £48,000. At £48,000. At £48,000. I see a bid of 50 anywhere. At 48,000. Would you like to bid 50, Joy? 50,000. It's on my right now on the telephone at 50,000. At £50,000. Do I see 55 somewhere else? It's at £50,000 with Joy's client at the moment, against you online and in the room. It's at £50,000. At £50,000. Do I see any advance? At 50,000 with your client then, Joy. We are selling to your client at £50,000. 50,000, yours, 852. Thank you. Thank your client. Lot number 114 is the masterpiece that is L. Lissitzky's Self-Portrait, the Constructor, from 1924, the largest known sign print of this iconic image. Lot number 114, showing for you there. And we're starting this now at 680,000, 700,000, at 720,000, at 720,000, at 720,000 pounds. That's £720,000. Do I see 750 somewhere? That's £720,000. Online bidder, thank you, at 750,000. Congratulations and thank you for joining us. With paddle 3007 at the moment, at 750,000. Do I see 780 anywhere else? That's £750,000 with you online, thank you. At 780, with Darius Himes on my right now, at 780 on the telephone. Online, would you like to bid 800,000? Not with you currently, it's on my right here on the telephone at 780. That's 780,000. Online, the next bid is 800,000 if you like. At £780,000. Do I see 800,000 perhaps somewhere else? That's £780,000. It's not with you online. It's against you. It's here with Darius's client. At 780. Getting towards the last chance online now. It's not with you. It's here on my right. Against you then online. With Darius, it's with you. We're going to sell at £780,000. 780,000. Darius.
Thank you.
840. Thank you. Lot number 115 is the important bone chair by Joris Laarman, a true icon of the 21st century. And let us start this now at 350, at £380,000. At £380,000. At £380,000. I'll take 400 somewhere. It's at £380,000. At 400,000 bid online, thank you, in Italy, welcome. At £400,000 with an online bidder. At £400,000, it's against you on the phones. At 400,000 at the moment. At 400,000, it's with you online, paddle 3008. At £400,000. At £400,000. We'll take a moment. At 400,000. Does somebody wish to bid 420? I'll take 410,000. Can we offer 420 to the online bidder, please? It's at 410,000 here on my right with a telephone bidder. 420 straight away in Italy at 420. Can we say 440, Alex, perhaps? It's at 420,000 with the online bidder. £430, I will take it. It's at 430. Online, would you like to bid 440? You would. 440,000 online. 450,000 here at 450. Online, would you like to bid 460? It's currently on the telephone with Alex at the moment. 460,000. It's back with you online. Paddle 3008. At £460,000. At 460. 470,000 here. At 470,000. It's on the telephone. 480,000. It's straight back with you online. It's at 480,000. $480 with that. 500,000. Thank you, Alex. It's at 500. Online, could you bid 520 now, please? Let's increase the increment slightly. It's at £500,000. 520 in Italy. We'd like 540 now, please, Alex. At £520,000. With the online bidder at the moment. £540,000 here. Online, would you like 560? It's at 540. Would you like to bid 560? At £540,000. It's not with you currently, it's with Alex's client here on my right at £540,000. Would you like to bid 560 online? Would you like to bid 550 online? It's at 540, at 540. Would you like 550? 550 is bid back in Italy. Thank you. At 550. Alex, would you like 560? At 550. Still with the online bidder at the moment at 550,000. 560. Online, would you like 570? It's at 560 now. At 560,000. It's not with you online. It's on my right here at 560,000. Last chance now online. We're at 560. 570. Back online. Thank you. At 570. At 570. 580. $570 online still. I'm going to put my arm down. It's at 570 though online. It's taking a moment. 580,000 is bid here. Back with Alex's client now at 580. Online, would you like to bid 590? At 580,000 on the telephone. It's not with you online. Do you want 590? It's at 580,000. Not with you online. On my right. Fair warning now online. We're going to move forward. It's at £580,000 on my right. Against you online. Selling then with Alex's client here at 580,000. Fair warning. At 580. 580,000 with Alex's client. 839. At that level, that is the most expensive piece of design by a 21st century designer. So that is a new world record at 580,000. Lot number 116 is Burnt and Hiller-Becker, the Winding Towers. Unique 15-part typology here. Lot number 116. Let's move on. Lot 120, 130 at 140,000 now. At £140,000. At £140,000. Sorry, sir. 150,000. It's with 145. Thank you. It's with you at 145. At 145,000. Do I see 150 somewhere? Bidding in the room. Thank you, sir. At 150. Can I say 160, sir? At 150, it's with you. Can I say 160, Herod? At 150,000. At 150,000. Seated in the room at 150. I'll take 160 somewhere else. 160. Thank you, sir. Back in the 170 with Andy at 170,000. Would you like 180? It's on the telephone here with Andy. 180. Thank you, sir. Seated on the aisle at 180,000. At 180,000. Andy, do you want 190? 190,000 on the telephone, sir. Would you like to bid 200? £200,000. With the gentleman on the aisle, 220,000. Telephone bidder now at 220,000 with Andy Massad. 230,000. 240,000. Back on the telephone. I'll take 250, sir. 250,000. Thank you. 260,000 here on the telephone. It's 260,000 with Andy Massad's client at the moment. I'll take 270,000. 270,000. Thank you, sir. At 270,000. Thank you, client Andy. 270,000. Still with the seated gentleman. At 270,000. Judy, you coming in? Darius. At 270,000. Against you online. We're selling to the gentleman in the centre of the room then at £270,000. 270, yours, sir. Congratulations. 126, thank you. Lot number 117 is the exceptionally rare standard lamp by Bernard Schottlander from the early 1950s. And extraordinary bold design, starting at 13,000, 14,000, 15,000 with some commission bidder. With a commission bidder here at £15,000, 16,000, 17,000. With a commission at 17,000, 18, 19,000. Still against you, Ronnie. 20,000. It's with you now, Ronnie. The commission has fallen. So we're at 20,000. I'll take 22 somewhere else. Online, would you like to come in? It's at 20,000 at the moment. 22, thank you, in Germany. Online bidder at the moment at 22,000. 24 I'll take, Ronnie, thank you. On the telephone now at 24,000. At 24,000, 26,000, thank you, back in Germany. Online bidder at £26,000 currently. At 26,000. It's not with you, Ronnie. Anybody else wish to come in? It's at 26. Do I see 28,000 somewhere? Sonia, new client at 28,000 now. With Sonia's client on the telephone here at 28,000. 30,000 back in Germany, thank you. Online bidder at 30,000, Sonia. Would you like 32? At £32,000. With the online bidder currently. £32,000 on the telephone now with Sonia at 32,000. Online, would you like to bid 35? It's not with you online. It's here in London at £32,000 with Sonia Gann's client at 32,000. Would you like to bid 35,000 in Germany? Against you then, with Sonia at the moment at 32,000. Last chance online, last chance in the room, 35,000 back in Germany. Thank you. Online bidder has it at 35,000. Next bid will be 38,000. Your client is out. Thank you, Sonia. Thank you, client. 35,000. No, it's currently with you in Germany. With the online bidder then and selling. Online bidder at 35,000. 3003. Thank you. 35,000. Lot number 118 is the Diane Arbus, teenage couple on Hudson Street in 1963, the lifetime print. And 95,000, 100,000, 110,000 now. At 110,000. At 110,000. At 110,000 pounds. Do I see 120? 120 with you, Darius. Thank you. With you now. At 120,000 pounds. At 120,000, I'll take 130. At 120,000 pounds. Philippe, are you coming in? At 120,000. Jude. Darius has it currently at 130. With Jude, though, now. With Jude Howe at 130. 140 back with Darius's client. At 140,000. At 140,000, I will take 150. At 140 in the room. We're at 140 with Darius Himes' client at the moment. Perhaps online. Jude, it's back with your client. Thank you. 150, Darius. Not with you. At 100. Thank you, client. Shaking your head. Jude at 160,000 with Darius now. At 160. Jude, are you carrying on? It's at 160,000 at the moment. At 160,000. Why, will do. 165. No, it's not with your client, I'm afraid, Darius. It's with Jude's client at 165,000. Now, we'll take 170. No. Thank you, client, then. Jude, it's with your client, then. Philippe, it's not with you at the moment. It's with Jude at 165,000 and selling, then, at 165. 165, 841. Thank you, Jude. Lot number 119 is the Charlotte Perriand, the early en forme desk. showing there. And let's start this now at £200,000. 220 at £240,000. At £240,000. At £240,000. Do I see 260? It's at £240,000. Do I see any advance at 240? At £240,000. Do I see 250 anywhere perhaps? It's at £240,000 at the moment. At 240. It's against you all on the telephones at the moment at 240. And in the room at 240. If there's no more, at 240. Moving on then at 240. Pass at 240. Lot number 120 is the rare table by Pellemousse, showing for you there, dating to 1948. And starting now at 30,000, 32 at £35,000. At £35,000. At £35,000. At £35,000. Do I see 38 somewhere? It's at £35,000 at the moment. At £35,000. Do I see any advance? It's at £35,000. Passed. Lot number 121 is the Richard Avedon. His iconic work for Vogue in Paris in this portfolio of 11 prints. And starting at 110, 120, 130,000 now, at £130,000. At £130,000. At 130, 140, thank you, it's with you now. At 140,000 on my left, at 140. At £140,000, I'd take 150 somewhere. On the telephone here on my left, against you on the right then, at 140. It's with your client at 140. If there's no more, against you online, it's against you on the room. Selling here then at 140. 140. Sorry, it was 838. Thank you, I didn't catch that. 140,000. Lot 122 is the rare cantilever desk and seat by Ben Swildens. Just one of three made for the Peugeot showroom in Paris in 1966, and we're starting at 55.60 at £65,000. That's £65,000. That's 65,000. 70,000 with you, John, at 70,000. That's £70,000. I'll take 75,000 elsewhere. Arno with you at 75,000. 80,000 with John. 85,000. 90,000 with John again. It's with you at 90,000. Arno, would you like 95? It's with John's client currently at £90,000. Julia, are you coming in? At £90,000. Still with you, John. We've had a technological moment, so we will just wait a second. £90,000 at the moment. Julia, are you coming in? At 90,000. Would you like 95,000, Arno? 95,000 with Arno. 100,000. Back with John. At £100,000. Next bit will be 110. 110 now. 120 straight away with John. At 120,000. 130. 140. You need to be quicker, Arno. It's at 140 with John at the moment. 150. 160. Straight away at 160,000. 170. 180. With John Lee at 180. 190 with Arno. 200,000 now with John Lee. Would you like 210? 210,000 now with Arno. 220. Oh, just one moment. Okay, still with you, Arno, at 210,000. Does anybody else wish to come in whilst we wait? It's at 210,000 with Arno's client. At £210,000. Just connecting with the client again at 210,000. Next bit will be 220. 220, thank you. At 220,000 with John Lee. 230,000, thank you, Arno. 230,000 at the moment. At 230,000. 240,000. 240,000 with John Lee's client. 250,000, thank you. 250,000. At 250,000. 260,000. John Lee's client still has it at 260,000. Arno, if you'd like to continue. 270,000. John Lee, it's not with you, it's at 270. 280,000. It's at 280,000. Thank you, client, so much. It's at 280,000 with John Lee's client. At 280. Would somebody else like 290? It's at 280,000. Then on my left, on the telephone and selling, at 280,000. John Lee, yours at 280,000. Congratulations, 848. Lot number 123 is the Hiroshi Sugimoto Yellow Sea, a long sold out edition, and let's start this at 160, 170 at £180,000. At £180,000. £180,000. At £180,000. 190. Thank you, Paolo. It's with you at 190,000. On the far telephone with Paolo's clients at 190. Philippe, would you like to come in at 200? It's at 190 on the far phone at the moment. Perhaps Darius. At 190,000. I'll take either of you. It's at 190,000. Paolo, it's with your client at the moment. It's against you in the room, against you online. Selling then. Paolo's client. Fair warning, everybody else, at £190,000. 190,000. 805. Thank you so much. Lot 124. Mark Newson's Organ Stretch Lounge, one of the most important designs of the late 20th century. Of that, there is no doubt. Lot 124. Exceptional with the red interior. And let's start this at 240, 260, at £280,000. £280,000. Thank you, Daphne. With you now at 300,000. On my right, straight away, at 300,000. I'll take 320 somewhere else. At £300,000. At £300,000. It's currently with Daphne's client. 320. Thank you, Elise. At 320,000. Can we say 350? 350,000. Back with Daphne at 350,000. At 350,000. I'll take it once. It's at 360. Daphne, would your client like to pay 380? It's at 360,000. At 360,000. Anybody else? It's at 360. 380. I have a new bidder here with Julie. Next bid has to be 400, please. It's at £380,000 with Julie Vial. 400,000. Thank you, Daphne. At 400,000. I'll take 420, Julie. At 400,000. Currently with Daphne's client at 400,000. Where are we? It's at 400,000 here. Would you like to bid 420? You would. 420,000. Thank you, Julie. At 420,000. Take 440 if you like, Daphne. It's at 420,000. At 420,000. Would you like 440? At £420,000 currently. At 420,000. Are you carrying on? At 420. It's not with your client. Thank you, client, if they're going no further. Julie, your client currently has it then. It's against you all on my right then. Against you in the room also. It's at £420,000. Not with you online. With Julie Vial here on my left. Last chance, Daphne. At 420,000 and selling then 420,811. Thank you. Lot number 125 is the Irving pen. Cigarette number 37, the 4-part platinum print by New York's master photographer. Let's start this now, 85.90 at £95,000. At £95,000. It's at £95,000. £95,000. Next bid will be 100. 100, thank you. With Darius now at £100,000. Do I see 110? At £100,000. At £100,000. Do I see 110 anywhere else? It's with your client, Darius, at the moment. Elodie, would you like to come in? £110,000, thank you. With the new bidder now, with Elodie at 110. Darius will take 120. 120, thank you. At 120,000 here. At 120,000. 130,000, thank you, Elodie. At 130,000. 140. Darius's client has it at the moment at £140,000. Thank you, client. Thank you, Elodie. Darius, you have it at the moment at 140,000. Does anybody else wish to come in? It's at 140,000 and selling then at 140. 140,835. Thank you, Darius. 140,000. Lot 126 is the rare concrete stereo, much admired by Ron Arad. One of just 10 made, 5 of which are in museums, so your opportunities for this are getting fewer. Rare indeed, starting at 12,000, 13,000, 14,000 pounds now. 15,000 with you straight away at 15,000 pounds. 16,000 with Joy. 17,000 pounds. 18,000, 19,000. Right, 20,000 here. See 22. 22,000. 24,000. 25,000. Take 26, Joy. 26,000. Can we say 28? Otherwise we will be here all night. It's at 26,000. 27. I tried. At 27,000. 28,000. At 28,000. 30,000. Now you change. It's at 30,000. Would you like 32, Joy? At 30,000, it's not with your client. Anybody else wish to come in? We're at 30,000 here. Yes, no? Yes, no? 32,000. 31,000. Thank your client. With your client then, Joy, at change of heart. 32,000. Too late, I'm afraid. Julie's joining us at 32,000. Can we say 34, Joy? At 32,000. Thank your client at 32,000. Simon is 35,000. We are jumping around in increments here at 35,000. Julie, would you like 38,000? At 38,000. Okay. We'll just wait for Simon to reconnect with his client. We're at £38,000 at the moment with Julie. At 38,000. Would you like 40,000, Simon? At 38,000, then it's with Julie's client. Last chance, everybody else. Fair warning. Against you online with Julie's client here at £38,000. 38,811. Thank you so much, Julie. 38,000. Lot number 127 is the first of the Wolfgang Tillmans. Lutz and Alex Schwansgriff from Tillmans' iconic 1992 ID magazine story. 65,000, 70,000, 75,000 now. That's £75,000. That's 75,000. 80,000. Thank you, Christiane. At 80,000. 85. Andy. At 85,000. 90,000 with you, Christiane. 95. Thank you, Andy. 100,000 with Christiane towards me. 110, please. At 100,000, it's still with Christiane's clients at the moment. Would you like 110? It's at 100,000. Thank your client. With your client then, Christiane, at 100,000. Against your my right and in the room, we're selling here. With Christiane's client on the telephone and selling 100,000, 801. Thank you so much. 128, Wolfgang Tillmans, Lutz and Alex sitting in the trees. There they are. Lot 128 from 1992. And let's start this at 24, 26 at £28,000. At £28,000, 30,000, 32,000 with the commission, 35, 38,000, 40,000, 42,000, 45,000 with you now. The commission has fallen. We're at £45,000. At £45,000. Li Hua, do you want to come in at 48? Jude at 48. Several of you there, bidding online in Hong Kong as well, but we're with Jude Hull here. 50,000 online in Hong Kong. Welcome. At 50. Are you bidding 55, Li Hua? It's at 50,000 at the moment with an online bidder in Hong Kong. 55,000. Back here with Jude Hull in London. At 55,000 online. 60,000 back in Hong Kong. Thank you. Paddle 3005 has it at the moment at £60,000. 65,000. It's against you online. We're back on the phone here in London. At 65,000. 70,000 in Hong Kong. With the online bidder at the moment at 70,000. It's with the online bidder at the moment. It's not with you, Li Hua, at the moment either. 75,000. Back on the telephone, though. At 75,000 here in London with Jude on the telephone. It's not with you online. Against you on the left as well. It's at 75,000. One more bid online, perhaps to reward you for waking up so early. It's at 75,000 at the moment here in London. At 75,000. Would you like 80,000 online? Last chance online. It's not with you currently. Here on my right then, we're going to sell. Last chance online. Selling, fair warning, at £75,000. Jude Hull, yours at 803. Thank you. 75,000. Lot number 129. Gunnar Agard Andersen's portrait of my mother's Chesterfield. The extraordinary armchair from 1964, the radical design. And starting this at 42,000, 45,000, at 48,000, at 50,000 with the commission bidder at £50,000. At £50,000 with the commission bidder here. Do I see 55,000 anywhere else? At £50,000 with the commission bid. £50,000. Do I see 55 online, perhaps? It's at 50,000 at the moment. At 50,000, it's with the commission bidder here. We're going to sell to the commission bidder at £50,000. 50,000 commission bidder. Number 1003. The final lot of this evening's auction, lot number 130, the Adam Foos Untitled work. Please note that this lot is subject to artists' resale rights. Refer to the back of the catalogue for further information. And that the image sheet measurements for this are in fact 40.5 by 82.5 inches. That's 103 by 209 centimetres and not as printed in the catalogue. It's 40.5 by 82.5. It's showing for you there his unique photogram, harkening back to Pollock, and let us start here at 30, 32, £35,000. At £35,000. At £35,000. Do I see 38? Perhaps online. It's at £35,000. At £35,000. Do I see any advance? It's at £35,000. 35,000. Many thanks, ladies and gentlemen. We look forward to welcoming you back. Thank you.